Our beloved Counter-Strike skins. I love skins so much. Do you love skins so much? Would you cuddle your skins? Would you kiss your skins? Well, I'm gonna rip that all away from you. Your skins are going to die one day. But you can rest easy knowing it's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. Hopefully. But you might be wondering what will happen to your skins when the metaphorical and literal goldmine that is Counter-Strike finally slows down and closes its eyes for one last time. And I have a couple ideas that seem like they might happen, so let's talk about them. But before we get into it, please subscribe and join the llama army if you enjoy the video. This one is pretty straightforward. Valve pulls the plug before any of us realize it. I don't know why they would do this, but this is Valve we're talking about here, a notoriously secretive company that just sometimes does stuff. Being honest though, this is not gonna happen, even just judging by the value of Lord Gaben himself. I love how Steam created a monopoly by literally just not being awful to use. Who needs to buy out the competition when the competition is incompetent, am I right? But yeah, this one's really unlikely. Of course, all of these theories end with Valve pulling the plug, but you gotta get there first somehow. Like, Valve isn't just gonna pull the plug randomly. And that leads into CS2 is fading into obscurity. The player count slowly dwindles until there's only a couple hundred people online every day. Most people have left the game never to log on again. Prices fall, but people are unwilling to separate with the items they purchased for 4 times the price a couple years ago. Items rot in inventories never to be touched again. Okay, that was a little dramatic, but the gist is that people are just unwilling to separate with the items they purchased for way more money a couple years ago. Nobody's willing to trade or sell anymore, so the market just dies. I'm gonna be honest again, I don't really think this one is super likely. The more likely ones are later, but this community is so diehard for skins that as long as this game has a pulse, people will be trading skins. But a lot of the items will be metaphorically soft-locked from people who quit or just don't care anymore. I believe a lot of people will pawn off their skins for a quick buck, but this will be consolidated by people trying to keep the community alive. Alright, theory number 3. So I'm sure you've heard of the dead internet theory, but if you haven't, the gist of it is that in a decade or two, the internet will entirely be bots trying to convince each other they're all humans, and the actual humans will have moved on to somewhere else. Some people will try to convince you that this has already happened, which is bullshit. Like, come on, you can't tell me a bot thought of this. But it also has a little bit of merit with the advent of ChatGPT, but that's the main idea of it. But how does this fit into Counter-Strike? Well, it's basically the same idea, but with bot scams. There are already so many scammers, and a lot of them are bots. But if people ever start to leave the game and these bots don't get shut down, it really will just become a wasteland of bots trying to scam each other. But once the financial incentives are gone, I think probably scammers and bots will start to slowly disappear as well. A slight alteration to this theory could have to do with all those dumb grindset quote-unquote alpha males. Anyways, my point is that these guys will latch onto literally anything that could possibly make them money. If this community becomes 100% about making money rather than the unique economy that this game is built on that people love, we're not even well done anymore. We're just burnt. We are so cooked. Yeah, pretty much anything that you can make money off of always attracts unwanted and unneeded attention. Of course, it wouldn't end Counter-Strike skins or anything, but it would end it in my eyes, and that's enough for me. The year is 2034. Tommy Innit has been announced as supreme ruler of Pangea Prime, a superstate including every country except France. Valve has been absorbed into a super monopoly called ActiValve Rioting Rockstars, and CS2 is on a slow decline. The game is over 10 years old, 2,000 daily players remain, and skin prices have been falling for 3 years now. A Karambit Fade will only cost you $20 as the market is flooded with people trying to make a quick buck to pay for the new social media platform Slopshop for their daily post limit. As the player count slowly dwindles, people accept virtual reality into their lives and stop leaving the VR chat world and embrace the inward expansion of this society. Okay, I have no idea how I'm gonna edit this part. Let me know what you think of the goofier tones I've been trying with my videos. They're very fun, but it takes forever to edit them. Anyways, basically as people leave and they start selling their skins, the market becomes oversaturated with knives and skins. Prices slowly fall until it's not even worth selling them anymore and the market will stagnate. This is pretty likely. It's just the hard part is judging where the market stagnates. People are pretty stubborn, and it's highly likely people just don't want to sell and hoard their items, leading to the market shrinking, keeping prices high even as the player count dwindles. It's also entirely possible that people just don't sell hoping that the game becomes popular again one day. We talked about this with the soft lock, but it's less likely based on all the people who always panic sells whenever something goes slightly wrong. Speaking of slightly wrong, Oh no, I think this is going to affect the skins market. Anyways, this is just a fun one I thought I'd throw in there. It's not really likely. Not much short of a global war would shut down the entire skins market. I suppose a war in like Western nations could get a bunch of people to panic sell, but like, come on, you're smart. You know this is not gonna happen. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know what I'm talking about when I actually don't. Who gave me a microphone? This was a bad idea. But yeah, I don't want to sound like a doomer, but skins will die someday. Not even Rome lasted forever. Oh wait. Never mind, skins are gonna last for like 1,000 years. Buy, it'll only ever go up. Do it, buy. But yeah, I'm probably wrong. It's probably gonna be none of these. I'm always wrong about everything. It's probably going to be something absurdly random that kills skins. Like a billionaire buying every skin in existence and reselling them for $5 each just with people. But yeah, that'll about do it for today. Well, looks like you made it to the case opening. This is my first video not strictly about skins and what I think of them, so let me know how you think I did. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna do like this, but I had a couple interesting and funny ideas, and so I figured I would make it and see how it does. As for the case, we've wasted about $35 on cases and gained back whatever this amount is. That's enough to buy 2 of these Nicolas Cage sequin pillows. Oh yeah, we're stealing the Declaration with this one.